starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey!
Good evening, all. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome to Movie Chats. How has your week been, Steve?
It's been busy. I'm my days off now, so I'm happy with that. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Richard. Thanks for joining, guys. It went quite quick, to be fair. A lot quicker than the week before, put it that way. But yeah, not too bad. How about yourself? Hey, Andrew. Bloody hell.
Yeah, the mystery man's returned. He is alive. No, I'm good, mate. Yeah, I've been busy couple of weeks. It would help if it didn't landed on my neck yesterday, but yeah.
At least it didn't damage your head.
That was it, yeah. Then we had the father-in-law around doing the lights in the house, and we changed all the light fittings. And as I was helping him plug a lamp in, he dropped one of them on my head, and then I landed on it yesterday. So yeah, it's been all fun and games, mate. All fun and games.
I told you about doing that trampolining.
So your week's been better this week, then, yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely better this week.
Yeah, good stuff.
You know, my lands on his head. I'd love to have seen that. That video would have gone viral.
Lucky enough, she wasn't filming it. So, yeah.
10 out of 10 landing.
Yeah, I sort of second guessed myself
halfway round.
Yeah. Second guessed myself, and I decided I wasn't going to go for it. And then I went, okay, yeah, I've got too much power. So went to go back into the tuck, and then just, yeah.
Hey, Ali. Yeah. Wow.
So we've got 9 people in so far. If you haven't said hello, please say hello in the chat. Let us know who you are. And should we get stuck in, mate?
Yeah, can do. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's get stuck in. So this week's homework was Team America. Yeah, Team America. So I actually quite enjoyed this one, if I was being brutally honest.
World crime is at an all-time high.
So let's turn the sound off there so we don't get copyright struck. Yeah, I quite enjoyed doing Team America. I forgot how funny it was and how silly it was.
It was definitely silly. It definitely takes a page straight out of South Park's book, doesn't it? With them being the writer,
isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. I was watching a few of the extras as well and seeing how much work was put into it. You know, it's probably the most expensive puppet movie ever made.
No, I like I say, I haven't seen it for a while.
No, me neither.
When we got to pick the film last week, it was just by fluke that I misread Shabba's comment, wasn't it? And thought, you know what, we're going to watch Team America now. And then on Friday, Lana came home for her Friday job, and I was watching Team America. So it's just like, yeah, I'm doing homework without you because I take it you wouldn't want to watch it. But no, I loved it, and I don't think you get away with the jokes that are in it now.
No.
Today.
Well, I was watching something that was saying that what the makers did is they put that sex scene in there to try and sort of deviate the censorship around from everything else that they'd done in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, they were trying to get them to concentrate on that rather than anything else, because it is a bit close to the bone, in it, some of it.
Yeah, but I was laughing when you see the martial arts fight when they're in Paris, and they're just
just go.
and you get that little like Matrix sort of freeze frame bit, don't you, when they turn around? It's just like, and then they
Yeah, they definitely do that. And then then there's got Samuel L. Jackson with his "Stop trying to hit me" thing on there as well. Bit around in the movie, that was good. But the thing is that the songs are so good.
Yeah.
You know, when you listen to the lyrics in them, they're right dodgy though, aren't they?
But it's like when they were singing, when they were doing the theatre, and and the last song was AIDS. Everybody dies of AIDS, and then when he meets up with like, what's the fella called now? Something weird. When he gets in the
Spotworth or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. And when he says to him, "Get in my car," and he goes, "No, this is where you've offered me a job, and I've got for all sex and all this." And he goes, "No, I just want you to get in the car." So he gets in the car and he goes, "This is a nice limo." And he goes, "Yes, it is. Now suck my cock."
Yeah.
Well, it's just brilliant because he's just taking.
It's near the end, before the end of the final scene. It's like he goes on about trusting him.
Yeah. How far will you go to save your friends? Sorry, Pat's just joined us and she just had the wrong part of the conversation there. Evening, Pat.
Go, Ali, Pat, Dave. How you doing?
Well,
yeah, if you look into that sort of humour, it is still funny, isn't it? I mean, but the songs, there's a song about montages when he's doing the training montage, and stuff like that. It's just really funny. I don't mind. I could watch that over again, to be fair.
Yeah. I think it's definitely one that I could put back on and just enjoy watching over. If Lana's not in, and bang it on. There's an hour and a half of your life not gone, but not wasted.
Yeah, it's for me as well. I enjoy it.
So if you haven't seen Team America, go and watch it. I think Chris said up here he wasn't a fan of it.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's only about an hour and a half long, so he should be well into that. Although I'll tell you what, speaking of Chris, I watched the trailer of Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park trailer today.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
It does look good. It does look good, and and it's not a remake of Jurassic Park 3, which is
no. Wow, Shabba, I told you, as I said last week, without these at the minute, I'm blind as a bat. So, because of the diabetes thing, my eyes have gone blurry. So, I'm using a pound set of, because no expense spared, obviously, reading glasses at the minute. So, I do apologise, but hopefully not permanent. But yeah, it's like I say, I watched that, and then, what else did I watched another trailer for another film with, Jesus, who's in it? Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Something Journey or something Boy or something. Oh, what's it called? Ryan Reynolds movie. Well, that looked okay. Adam's Journey or something it's called.
Oh, yes.
That looked all right.
No, I was watching some of the trailers before, and we'll bring it up again later. And there is some good film. There is some good films out there, or what's coming out there. But I wasn't. I've been waiting to see that Moonfall, and Ryan Reynolds is banned. Spot the person from Wrexham. I was looking forward to Moonfall, but apparently it's been slated. But a couple of the lads that I know that have been to see it have said it's really, really good. But we'll bring that up later on.
Well, my mum and dad went to watch Belfast last week. They said that was a good movie, but it was just a bit slow.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a slow watch, apparently, but good movie overall.
Right. So, Team America, anyway, was the homework. I loved it. Great fun. Some good jokes in there. Quite repetitive jokes as well, but they just get funnier every time that you hear them. And stuff like that. Like I say, it just repeats it. That whole Matt Damon bit all the way through the film, it's just quite funny.
Most of the actual official actors actually really enjoyed being put in that.
Yeah. Like say Helen Hunt. when you get Helen Hunt saying, "Oh, we're all action stars and we all know martial arts," and it's just like it was just good.
It's when Susan Sarandon's acting. It's like, she's acting.
Yeah.
What? She's acting. This is my, and then he fucking that Wadsworth on his car going like, "This is my serious face."
Yeah. But no, it was really good. Go and watch it. Like I say, just throw it on and lose an hour and a half of your life and just enjoy it.
Phil says he's watched the new Kingsman film. I'd quite like to see that, to be honest. I'm a bit gutted that it's not got the same characters in, but it should be interesting.
Yeah.
Matt Damon. Yeah, that's right. Matt Damon. I bet he gets that all the time, though. You know what I mean? I bet. Can you imagine people walking past and going, Matt Damon? It's like, fuck off. Not even a movie I starred in.
Right, let's jump onto the year review.
Yeah.
Right, so The Wheel picked 1997. Okay, so I don't know, mate. I'm looking at this list and I'm thinking there's some really good films here. I could have a top 5 sci-fi. I could have a top 5 action. I could have a top 5.
We all know Starship Troopers is in your top 5
Starship
somewhere.
Troopers is there, mate, and you cannot deny that is the best war film ever made, apart from Saving Private Ryan.
But I struggled this year. I thought there was definitely some standout stuff, but it wasn't like the last couple of ones we've done where I couldn't pick out a bloody 20 of them.
Mm-hmm.
There was some good ones, but I would say there's a few there for me that it just wasn't a stronger year for me.
No, well, I'm looking at my list and I'm thinking, there were some really good films in there. But my mentions for this week is Con Air, Gross Point Blank, Spawn, Conspiracy Theory, Contact, and then of course you've got Bean.
Yeah, but Spawn. I mean, the effects on Spawn now do not. I mean, he's a great character. Don't get me wrong, but
he doesn't hold up now. But it's just a cracking film then. And if you were getting into comic book movies then, Spawn's brilliant. The storyline.
Would you be open to a remake of that now? Then
I would be, and I'd bring back Michael Jai White and play him again.
Yeah, possibly. He was a good actor. He's definitely a good actor. But I think if they did I'd be happy if they did a remake of that. I think the CGI and stuff nowadays it'd be pretty epic, I reckon.
It would be, and like I say, I'd be definitely open to a remake of the movie, or better yet, just don't even remake it. Just make a whole new movie.
Yeah. Make another one.
You don't need to do an origin story of him or anything else. You don't need to see him getting blown up and making the deal and all that. Like, people know who he is. So do you want to go for your top 5?
Yeah, I'll go with top 5. I've got a couple of honourable mentions. So I've got Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, and Lolita, which I watched not long ago. I enjoyed that with Jeremy Irons in.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good actor, he is. But I'll go... Hang on, I've actually got 6. That's bollocks. I've just realised. So I'll go with number 6 is Face Off. Great film. Number 5, I've put Men in Black. Number 4, The Fifth Element. I enjoyed that at the cinemas when I went to see that.
Yeah.
Number 3, I put Good Will Hunting. Number 2, Titanic, just because of I'm fascinated with the Titanic.
And
not to do with them two, but they generally.
You really are just a big girl at heart, yeah.
I am, yeah, with the heart of the ocean and everything, yeah. And number 1, without a doubt, is Con Air. Without a doubt.
I see you've missed so many good ones.
No, I'm not putting in Starship Troopers.
You've missed so many.
Put back down. Ones. I'm not putting in Starship Troopers.
Ladies and gents, I'm going to put an advert out for a new co-host. This just seriously is not working.
Well, you see, actually, just before you do yours, one of the things I did notice, and it's only because Money Mental's in there. Obviously the Star Wars movies got special editions that year.
Yeah.
So I was tempted to put a couple in there, and I thought I can't because they're not originally from there. It's just when they were re-released in special editions,
remastered and stuff, weren't they?
and then obviously put back out in the cinemas as special editions. So they were technically out in the cinemas in 1997.
Mm-hmm. So my top 5, I've gone Face Off.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, you know me, I don't put them in any particular order. So I've got Face Off, Devil's Advocate,
Yeah.
The Fifth Element, Event Horizon. How can you not mention Event Horizon?
It's not my bag, really.
Oh. And then, of course, the best war film ever made in Starship Troopers.
Did you mention Con Air at all there?
Con Air is one of my mentions.
How? So you're saying Face Off is better than Con Air?
Face Off is better than Con Air. And now we can have an hour's discussion on this, and you know I'd love to do that. Con Air is a great film. It's a and I love Cameron Poe and I love Cyrus the Virus and all that lot. But Face Off is just brilliant.
Yeah, but it's not as good as Con Air.
It is.
It isn't.
It is. The relationship between Castor and Pollux, the brothers, the Troy brothers, and and stuff like that throughout the film. And obviously when they change roles, I just think John Travolta's brilliant.
It's the same guy with the same voice doing just a different character.
But it's that switch between good guy and bad guy in the middle of the film. They are playing two different people in the film.
Right, can we get your opinion on this, please? Con Air or Face Off? Because I'm definitely a believer of Con Air. I think it's so much stronger as a film.
Sorry, guys, you've got technical issues now. Little Steve's just disappeared for poor taste in movies.
Really? What's that poor? How is that poor taste in movies? Jesus.
So come on, in
Thank
the
you,
chat.
Joanne. I've got one.
Yeah.
Joanne said Con Air. Come on, guys. Hey, David. Thanks for joining us. We need to know, David, whether or not it's Con Air or Face Off. Because I'm a fan of Con Air, and Steve seems to think Face Off is better.
Face Off.
Con Air, Joe. Con Air. Thank you. There's another one. I will be advertising for another co-host, guys. Thank you. As clearly, I have the better taste.
No.
Hang on. What about Jurassic Park Lost World? No. It's not. It was. See, thank you. There's another one. Con Air.
We all know Chris's taste in films.
See, Shabba's on the fence here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Put the bunny back in the box.
See, Dave Resell says Face Off's better than Con Air.
Nah.
Thanks,
David. See you later, David. Thanks, mate. Thanks for joining. I'm only messing.
Dave, you'll have to let me know what.
Hey, Laney. What's that?
Dave's on his way to see Jackass, isn't he? That's what he just put.
Oh yeah, enjoy. Bloody hell. Now, Anaconda. See, he's going into like B movie territory again, isn't he? He's just reverting.
Yeah, Laney, you're new to the chat, so this evening anyway. What's your best film? What's the better film between Face Off and Con Air? Now, it's definitely Face Off. Face Off.
It's not. It's Con Air.
It's not. It's Face Off. It's definitely the better film. We right. I want to see the comments after this on why.
Yes. What's the in-flight entertainment for today? Well, I think you're going to like it, Cyrus. How can you not have Con Air as the best?
You'll never make love to a woman ever again. No,
Yeah.
I love Con Air, and I can get into the quotes offs with you and stuff like that. But I think the better film is Face Off. The
irony of singing a song on a plane from a band that died on a plane or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, died on the plane crash. It was Jefferson Airplane, wasn't it? With
sad, and then an agent lost his bladder in the airplane.
No,
you got any of that on Face Off? No, you don't.
Face Off is the better film. Con Air is a good, fun film, but Face Off is the better film.
You got Nicolas Cage. What else do you want?
You got Nicolas Cage in Face Off.
Yeah, but Nicolas Cage in Con Air is stronger. He's got all that lovely hair. Look at, you know what I mean?
No. And I think they've wasted Carl Meany as well in Connor as the FBI agent.
Yeah, he did a bit.
John Cusack as Larkin was really, really good. You know, I quite enjoy watching John Cusack in Connor. John Malkovich as Cyrus. You know. Anyway, Face Off's the better film. No, Dave, no, you've got that wrong.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Broken Arrow was out the year after, I think it was, Shabba.
I thought it might have been earlier than them, you know, Broken Arrow. I don't think so. I mean, that's a class film, that is, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd like Broken Arrow as well. I think Christian Slater's brilliant. Right, top 4 highest grossing movies, Steve, of 1997. We'll move on from
96, Broken Arrow.
Oh, the year before, so I thought it was
Yeah.
after. We'll move on from Face Off being the better film. We'll move on to the top 4 highest grossing movies of the
If you
year.
just admit you're wrong, that's fine by me.
I'm never wrong, mate. It's an opinion.
Go on then, what we're moving on to?
Highest grossing movies of the year.
Titanic.
Believe it or not, no.
Okay.
Actually, let me just double check my list because my list doesn't seem. It doesn't seem right to me.
I think Titanic was a blockbuster, even like with adjusted gross profits. I think it was definitely the biggest one. I think you had sort of like My Best Friend's Wedding in there and a couple of others, I think.
No, my list says different. Titanic was number 7.
What?
Titanic was number 7.
Men in Black?
Men in Black was number 1.
Yay. Was Con Air in there?
Con Air wasn't, no.
Was Face Off in there?
No.
That's good then.
Face Off was number 8. Con Air was number 11. Told you, you're wrong.
The highest grossing film of all time up until that point was Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
The Full Monty. Oh, that wasn't that year, was it?
Full Monty was that year, yeah.
How did I miss that? I went through pages of bloody movies. I love that film. I watched it a couple of weeks ago, actually. We had the music come on in work. I was tempted to just stand there like they do in the post office thing or the job centre thing. Start dancing away.
Chris mentioned one before.
Jurassic Park: Lost World.
That was number 2.
That makes sense because obviously off the back of the first one. Was Good Will Hunting up there?
No.
Fifth Element?
No. Fifth Element was quite low down on the list, to be honest. It was number 25.
Have we mentioned Men in Black?
Yes, number 1.
Oh yeah, because it was. Is Austin Powers up there?
No. The Rock? No. Shabba? No.
The Rock wasn't that year.
No. Full Monty and Bean are the best films of that year, 100%. So,
Dave, can't have been 97 Toy Story.
About them, wasn't it?
No. I remember going seeing it at bloody cinemas.
Yeah, but you are old, Steve.
Let's see if I take it back. No, 96 Toy Story.
Wow, I've scrolled quite far down.
Go on then, what we got?
To answer the question, Full Monty was number 61.
Wow. Liar, Liar. Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
Liar Liar was number 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, he was big then, wasn't he? He was sort of hitting his stride.
Yeah, and number 4 was Air Force One with Harrison Ford.
Yeah, get off my plane.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, who else? What we're missing then?
Air Force One was number 4.
What was number 2?
Number 2 was Jurassic Park.
Ah, right. Okay.
Number 1 was
No,
Men in
Black.
Black. And number 5 was Star Wars: A New Hope.
See? I knew they were up there
Yeah,
somewhere.
just as I mentioned it, Rich just threw it in the comments there. Star Wars, yeah. A New
Yeah,
Hope.
yeah, it was, yeah. Because, like I say, they released them all, didn't they?
Yeah, they all got special
Edition.
editions.
Yeah. I think I
Highest
remember
gross-
at the time. Because it
highest
used to be on
grossing
UK
actors.
TV every Christmas, didn't they, up to that
They
point?
did, yeah.
What was that
Highest
one? Sorry?
grossing actors of 1997.
Harrison Ford?
No,
Really?
no,
Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio?
no,
Will Smith?
no.
Oh, Robin Williams?
Number 1. He's
Robin
number 1
Williams.
in your top 5, mate. We're bearing in mind we're still waiting for your top 5 video.
Come on. No, it was, Robin Williams, because he had Flubber as well that year.
He had Good Will Hunting, The Birdcage, Jumanji, Flubber, Jack, and Father's Day. They were the movies that contributed to that year.
They say contributed, but that must be like VHS and DVD sales as well, though.
Yeah, well, Jumanji was
'Cause they weren't that
early,
year.
wasn't it? That was
Yeah.
quite early
It
on.
was only Flubber and Good Will Hunting that year for him.
Yeah. So The Birdcage, Jumanji, and Father's Day came from another year. Jumanji was 95.
I reckon Nick
but-
Cage is on that list.
No, he's not.
What?
But his
Same movie.
co-star in Face Off is.
John Travolta.
He's at number 2.
Wow.
With, funny enough, Face Off, Michael, Phenomenon, Get Shorty, and Broken Arrow.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's going off a few years, isn't it? Bruce Willis.
Nope.
Who else we got then?
You've got Jim Carrey
Yeah.
and you've got Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, number 5 was Pierce Brosnan, so there must have been a James Bond film.
Yeah, Tomorrow Never Dies. Tomorrow Never Dies, yeah.
Yeah, number 6 was Robert De Niro. Number 7, Brad Pitt. Number 8 was Bruce Willis.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Mel Gibson, Laney, was number 4.
It's a bit skewed though, isn't it? Like I say, because they're going off previous years as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, but it makes it more difficult, really. Because I would imagine, even back then, I reckon Leonardo DiCaprio and that would have got paid an absolute sum.
Where's Leonardo DiCaprio in the list?
I bet he's about 18th.
To be fair, he looks like he's a lot further down.
Really?
See, Kevin Costner's number 35. Will Smith's 36.
But that was a massive movie, wasn't it?
Leonardo DiCaprio, 39.
Wow.
You know you're in trouble when Steven Seagal scores higher than you do.
Yeah, he did. He was pumping out the movies though in the 90s, wasn't he? Yeah.
But then again, Wesley Snipes was the 52nd.
Hmm.
And he was in quite a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, director, you're going to get this easy. You being a big
James
girl.
Cameron. James Cameron.
Yeah. Titanic. You
Yeah.
being the big girl that you are.
What? I like the movie. What about it?
There was a second Get Shorty. It was called...
Get Shorty 2?
No. Be Cool. Wasn't
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah. I remember that now.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go, mate. Robin Williams, number 1. John Travolta, number 2. Jim Carrey, number 3. And Mel Gibson, number 4.
Wow.
And that was your...
Shabba says he should have known that. He watched all the Star Wars remastered at the Roxy Cinema with my best mate. Jeez, I was 17. Yeah. I wasn't far behind you at that point. I think I was probably 15 at that point.
Let's do the wheel.
Okay.
Find out what we're doing next week.
Yeah. Have we changed the music this week or what?
Oh, do you know what? I haven't, to be perfectly honest.
We're just going to stick with the cheese music, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, 81, is it? Oh,
2015.
2015. Oh, okay. That's not that long ago now.
No, not at all.
See how many remakes
Not at all.
come into our top fives.
Well, I can't think of many good films from 2015, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm not looking it up yet. It'll ruin the surprise. Chris said, "I think you should change the wheel to the duck race." Bloody hell! Could you imagine putting all of those in? It took you ages to set yours up, Chris.
No. So 2015 is the year that we're going to be looking at. Right. I think we've done 1997 to death.
Yeah, Rogue One, yeah. Shabba, stop spoiling it. I've not had a look yet.
Let's go to pick up, shall we?
All right.
So, pickups of the week. So, come on, chat. I want to see comments about what you've picked up this week. Little Steve's probably picked up 9 million copies of a film. Actually, Steve, I want you to explain your little story behind the homework this week.
Oh, Team America. I popped out to CEX to pick up another copy of it for £1 because obviously I packed a load of stuff away and I couldn't be asked to try and find where the bloody thing was. So I thought for £1 I'll pick it up just to watch it again.
So you've got a copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't be asked finding it.
Mm-hmm.
So you went and just bought another copy.
Mm-hmm. I'm blaming the move because that's the issue at the minute. Otherwise, they'd be on the shelf. If it had been anything more than £1, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But I thought, no, sorry, the chat's worth it, so I'll buy another copy. I'm not bothering putting that through me pickup for the week. Put it that way.
Right. The only one that I've picked up this week is Guyver. The Guyver, the Dark Age.
Ah, yeah.
Now, it was a £5.
Oh, okay.
Including postage. So I thought, you know what? I'm watching a load of cheesy movies. I've been, reviewing a lot of cheesy movies. And I like that one as a, younger adult. I quite enjoy the Guyver series.
So you're not a younger adult anymore, mate.
I am not. No, I'm a middle-aged man now, and I feel it this week. But that's the second one, and I can't find the first one. Can't find it anywhere. So if you see the Guyver, the first one, pick it up for me.
I'll keep my eye out.
Yeah, and I'll sort your postage and everything out for you.
Yeah, I'll have a butcher's around tomorrow. Go in a few charity shops at the back and have a look. See if there's any there.
I've been looking for stuff to pick up, and I'm just not finding anything anywhere.
It's fine, mate.
Nothing of note to pick up anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the ones I picked up today because I haven't got it is Conan the Destroyer.
No, I have both of them, the Destroyer and Barbarian.
Yeah, even though it's only DVD, I thought I'll pick that up because I don't see that very often. You okay, Puddin? But yeah, I got some relatively decent pickups this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's the point though, Shabba. When they all turn into big monsters, and yeah.
You're gonna sit down. Sit down then.
It's like an adult's version of Power Rangers.
Sit down for me. Come on, sit down. So yeah, I picked up a few from the charity shop, and then I've got some from elsewhere. So, I got this I picked up for £1 because I enjoyed the movie. which is Money Monster.
Yeah.
It's a good film. Couple of charity shop pickups. I picked up U2 360. It's 360. That cost me about 30p. Fallout Boy in concert. Again, that's another 30p. Right, 1 second, mate. 1 second, guys. Leo, 1 sec. One. Another one I picked up was what we did on our holiday, starring Billy Connolly. What, mate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, that's it. Show.
Is it Valerian?
Yeah.
Off we go.
So probably not the most astonishing movie, but for 30 odd p, I'll pick it up. I picked up another copy of Beauty and the Beast on Blu-ray. I say another one because I wanted the sleeve, but that was only like again 30p.
Why didn't you just steal the sleeve?
Because I'll pay for things. This is a steelbook I picked up Independence Day.
Yeah.
So I did pay a bit more for that, but that's just a really nice steelbook to go to my collection. That it's the 20th anniversary edition. Now, I picked up this yesterday from Asda, which is the new Resident Evil. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that's pretty good. Now, I went on to Amazon because, hey Peter, I went on to Amazon because I was going to pick up some of the stuff that's come out this week. What I ended up picking up was completely different, which is The Fan with Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro.
I love that film. That's the one where he's a baseball player, isn't he? And he takes...
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen it on a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So I picked that up. That's a good film, that is. Now, this one, I remember watching this when I was younger. I didn't even know it had come out. I've not heard of it for years, but The Mangler, starring Robert England. England, is it? Is it pronounced?
England, isn't it?
Yeah. But I remember watching this when I was younger. So I'm hoping it's as good as I thought it was. There's a couple of other pickups I found today, which was a little Disney mug. It's pretty cool. Which is the Disney Resort in Paris. And this one is by far my best thing for this week, which is a Terminator 2 3D Universal Studios.
So that just makes me laugh that you'll be drinking tea out of Mickey Mouse's ass.
No, that's to be fair. I like my Disney stuff, so that'll just go with my other ones. But this I'm really chuffed with because, like, I remember going on this ride. I'll say ride. It was a show, but it's such an awesome glass and in really good condition as well. So, but yeah, I think apart from a few DVDs, other than that, that's pretty much it this week. So
Peter's just joined the chat, and he went to. He's been in the pictures a couple of times this last week because we've been talking on Messenger, and he went to see Moonfall and new Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Now, all the reviews slated Moonfall, but I am looking forward to it. I haven't got around to seeing it yet, but Peter said it was really, really good. And he's just put in the chat there that the Resident Evil was pretty good as well.
I hope so, because I mean, to be fair, I like some of the actors and the actors in it. I like their work. So, yeah. But I watched the trailers a few times before I got it. But I'd gone in to get is it Enchanto, the Disney one, and
we don't talk about Bruno.
And Spencer, because I really want to see that Spencer, but they didn't have him in. But they had Resident Evil, so I picked that one up because I wanted that for. I've got all the rest of them anyway.
Yeah,
the collection really. But I literally went on to Amazon to think I'll pick up them that were missing, and ended up getting The Fan, which I was well chuffed at, and then The Mangler, which I've not seen in years. So they were nice surprises for the collection, really.
Yeah, I love Robert De Niro in The Fan.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
When he's what's the name of the other baseball player? Was it Primo or something like that? It's all to do about the number that the new player gets, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Bobby Rayburn. Wesley Snipes plays, which is a 40 million. With 40 million to lead their team, he's bought for 40 million to lead their team. And obviously Robert De Niro's like the obsessed fan, isn't he?
Yeah, it's all to do about the shirt number, the new player and stuff. It's
Yeah.
been a while since I've seen it, but it's a really good film. Yeah, I'll have to keep my eye out for more stuff. Like I say, I've got people keeping an eye out in the shops for me and whatever else, and we just need to get outsourcing more. We've just been too busy to get out.
I mean, this is the stuff that I've been getting is a bit extreme, but I've found that this is the sort of period of time in the year where a lot of the stuff that was out the back end of last year is coming out on Blu-ray. So I'm sort of getting them for the collection. Otherwise, I wouldn't be this busy. But the other ones, because they were like 30p each or whatever in the charity shops, I had to pick them up.
Yeah. Evening, Rich.
Hey, Rich. Hope you're well. But yeah, but that's I was just chuffed with this cut. I couldn't believe it when I went in charity shop and that was 99p for that glass. Honestly, but it's not been used at all. It's lovely.
Chris has got one, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, he said he thinks he's got the same one, but
yeah, I thought he did.
I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, it's proper glass. But it looks awesome. But yeah, I remember the show at Universal. It was really, really good. I think they've replaced it now.
Right, let's jump into free for all because there's a couple of bits and bobs I want to talk about.
Okay.
Right, so the free for all for those that are just joining us or you've never seen it before is the section of the show where we put the link in the chat, which is now in there. Please feel free to come and join us, come and join in and tell us what you've been watching, what you want to discuss or anything like that, and just take part in the show. For me, we were talking the other week about the streaming services like Disney Plus and stuff, Steve. Did you see that they've announced where Spider-Man No Way Home's going?
Go on.
It's going to Stars.
What?
It's going to Stars with it being a Sony film. Now, who owns Stars now?
Is it Disney? Is it Paramount? It is Disney, is it?
So it's not going to Stars that are on Disney Plus.
Right.
So you won't get it on Disney Plus, but you can get it via the Disney network on the internet via Stars. So just throw the flipping thing on Disney Plus.
Wow. I mean, the thing is that the second that comes out, I'll be buying it anyway, but it's still not right, is it?
No. And the other big news this week is obviously we all remember Scarlett Johansson suing over Black Widow. And
Yeah.
Have you heard that the Village Roadshow production company that financed the new Matrix film, Matrix Resurrections, they're actually suing Warner Brothers.
For what?
For the release of the film because it released in the cinema and then it released on HBO at the same time, didn't it?
Oh yes, so it's a similar situation, isn't it?
So they ploughed in 190 million to make Matrix Resurrections.
Wow!
And it only actually took 150 million at the box office. So they're suing Warner Brothers for the split release. Yeah. Because they didn't get the money from HBO for the release on the HBO Max.
Well, so they should, really. I mean, like you say, they're down 40 million, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they're down 40 million. They haven't even broke even. But no. I'm wondering how much money the film took on HBO Max. Because that's a subscription service, isn't it? I don't think it's like Amazon where you buy the film, but like say we don't get that over here, so
no, and I mean this is always going to be the issue now, though, isn't it? When they want to get these movies out to a wider audience, and especially people with subscriptions and stuff, they're gonna put somebody's nose out of joint somewhere.
Yeah, it does look good, that Pete.
Yeah, I'd seen the trailer for it earlier on, Reacher.
That does look quite good.
So the guy who played Aquaman in Smallville, wasn't it?
Yes, and he's Hawk in Titans.
Yeah. That's not the one. I'm sure it was.
It was. Yeah, the Oscar nominations have been released this week.
Oh yeah.
With Dune getting 10 nominations. I know Chris loves the film. But I've got the nominations up on the screen here, so I'll share the screen again for you so we can have a look at it. Because some of them I was quite surprised of. Nope, that's not looking very good. Why is that doing that?
Well, I mean, technical issues here.
Let's remove it. Let's stop playing. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. That's better. Okay, so Nightmare Alley, Don't Look Up. Don't know how Don't Look Up's got nominated for Best Picture.
It's a great movie, Don't Look Up.
Oh,
I enjoyed that.
Now, I didn't think they were doing this Best Actor, Best Actress thing. I just thought it was Best Actor now.
No, it's only the Brits that have got the blooming Best Artist award rather than female and male artists. It won't be long before it is just one category, I reckon.
So that's an interesting combination or nominations list for the Best Actor there. Andrew Garfield, Benedict Cumberbatch, Denzel Washington, and Will Smith. I don't know who this is. What's he from?
I can't even...
Javier Bardem.
Oh, God, he's been in loads.
Oh, No Country for Old Men, Skyfall. There's Lainey.
Hey.
Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
I've got tonsillitis, so
Loving it. Bless you.
I actually feel a lot better today compared to yesterday. So
I was gonna say, you don't sound it.
I know. I feel. I sound like I've smoked like 600 fags. Or like you know you will know when a lad goes through puberty and all of a sudden you're like really high and then really low and your voice keeps going in and out a little bit. So
Oh, bless you. I hope you feel better soon.
So you're saying that you're not really got tonsillitis, your balls are dropping?
So it is. I've got my balls are dropping, yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
I did a what you call it test, and obviously that was negative.
Yeah. Oh, bless.
Lana says get better soon.
Thanks,
Yeah, definitely.
I feel much better tonight than I have for a few days, so that's good.
Are you taking anything for it?
Of course, on antibiotics.
Oh, gosh, really?
Yeah.
God.
I couldn't swallow the tab. I was choking on paracetamol, man. It was ridiculous.
Oh no! So you've got plenty of time on your hands now to catch up with all the latest TV.
Yeah, I was gonna start watching Game of Thrones again, like from the beginning, and then I thought, oh, I've got a couple of things that I'm still watching, so I watched Doctor Who.
For a change.
Yeah.
For a change.
I watched all of Vera. Well, so I watched Sing 2.
Any good?
It was canny.
Game of Thrones back from episode 1. If now you know the ending and where it goes, you realise you've missed so much.
Yeah, well, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it all the way through again, so I've only seen it all the way through once. But a lot of people say because you're trying to keep up with it, and there's so much to learn, and so many, about people and stuff like that, where you won't have that bit, so all the bits that you realise that you've missed, you know what I mean? So that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's just little bits about where people stand and stuff like that foreshadow what's happening, and some really good stuff. Evening, TK.
Thanks, Joanne. I do.
Susan.
But yeah, like I said, I've just been watch more Doctor Who. I want to get to the end of that before I start something else. Have you seen what have I been suggested? Outlander? Is it Outlander?
No, I've watched the first episode of Outlander just to see if I can get the feel for it. I have. I've got it saved on my watch list. It's definitely one I'm going to try and get through. Peter's asking, have you seen Torchwood? Now, Torchwood's John Barrowman, isn't he? Is the face of Woo?
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen it, yeah. He's also saying it's an anagram of Doctor Who, which, yeah, I do remember knowing that a while back, but I wouldn't have worked it out, I don't think. I'm not that bright.
Well, I was today old when I've just realised that now, looking at the
spelling. Oh, you just realised it as well. I did know, but it was like, yeah, it was one of them things I didn't know at the time, so.
No.
Yeah.
Do you always wear glasses, Steve?
No, it's I got diagnosed with diabetes a couple of weeks back, but for like the last 5 days or so, my eyes have been blurry. So I've had to resort to a set of reading glasses to be able to see anything.
No, it's just I've never noticed before. Like,
no, because I've never. I mean, my eyes haven't been great. Don't get me wrong. One of them's weaker than the other, but yeah, it's a nice surprise that I got this week. Just gone. But I said to Steve on the last chat, I couldn't bloody read I couldn't read anything. Yeah. So, but they've said it'll get back to normal once my blood sugars go down. So yeah.
We've been watching Married at First Sight.
I've seen that.
We watched Celebs Go Dating, and one of the girls that's on the latest series of that is from Married at First Sight, so we thought we'll give it a go. And it's been quite addictive. Have you seen it, Lainey?
I watched it at first, and I liked it at first, but I found it got more and more people looking for fame, you know what I mean, rather than but the first series, like the first UK series, I really liked, but then the further on it went, and then I think I just lost interest.
Yeah, well, this latest one just seems to be normal Joes not looking for fame, they're just looking for love, and it's been quite good.
Yeah. Is it the UK one you're watching?
The UK one, yeah.
Yeah. So I can't remember her name, but there was a girl in it with ginger hair. I really liked her. And she was with I think he was like a bigger guy. I can't remember now, but yeah, I haven't seen it obviously for a while. It was because there's like Australian versions and. Also,
no, we've just jumped straight into season 6 of the UK one. So right. we're going to go back and watch the next or the first slot, start from the beginning and through. But we've missed all our TV this week because all we've done is just watch Married at First Sight. So we've got so much TV to catch up on this weekend.
It's such a weird concept, isn't it? Just to be married with someone. Like, good idea, I guess. But I tell you, I want to watch The Responder.
Yeah, that looks good.
Because I like him.
Now, I love Martin Freeman. I think he's a great actor, and I think he does a really good Scouse accent. He's got a better Scouse accent than me, Steve, because I'm not Scouse, believe it or not.
Yeah, so you keep lying.
It's not true.
I'm not Scouse. But I couldn't get into it. It was like the other one. What was the other one with Kate from Line of Duty?
Oh, God.
I couldn't get into Trigger Point.
That's the one, yeah.
No.
I watched. I think I was saying to Chris the other day. I watched Screw. Is it Screw this week? I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. I had to force myself to watch it in case Steve wanted to chat about it. But yeah, it was a good program.
I bully you into chat. You know that.
But you know the thing is that when I was on I think when I was on BBC iPlayer, it said, or whatever it was, it said it recommended another one called Four Lives, which is that Sheridan Smith
Sheridan Smith.
about the Stephen Port killer, the killer Stephen Port, and obviously his murders, and that was really good as well. It's only like 3 parts, I think, but that was really good to watch.
Is that the one with Stephen Merchant in?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, someone told me it was really good.
It's only, like I say, I think it's only 3 episodes, Lainey, but it's definitely worth a watch. I mean, I like her as an actress anyway. She seems to be a niche at the minute. Is these true story things?
If you are on BBC and you haven't seen it yet, go and watch the Rules of the Game.
Rules of the Game.
Rules of the Game. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there was another one I was looking at watching. I can't remember what the bloody name of it now. Hang on. No, right, I remember it. But yeah, it was a nice surprise. I mean, it only came out this year. That Four Lives.
Okay, I'll make a note of that one.
It's worth it. But yeah, I enjoyed the screw one. I enjoyed that.
So is that the one where he's the grinder killer? Is he the grinder, like the guy?
Yes, yeah. Well, they don't specifically say that he's the grind. It's anything. It's a dating website. I think they changed it to sort of an escort site. I think that's what they went with. But yeah, when I looked into it, I think it is that. Because I'd seen that. I watched that Tinder one on Netflix a couple of days before.
Yeah.
The Tinder thing.
The Tinder swindler over it.
Yeah, the Tinder swindler. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Hugh Hefner himself.
Hello, everybody. All right, Lainey?
It's the young Hugh Hefner in his house coat.
I'm all wrapped up. I can't afford the eating, so, you know.
Yeah, all right.
I just expect you to have a gold ring on and pull a cigar out your pocket in a minute.
See, I wanted to talk about the Book of Boba Fett, but I've got the wrong audience on chat, haven't I?
You have. I'll have to.
Waste of time.
Now it's finished, so I so I can watch. I'm going to binge. I'll binge it now.
The last episode this week, so I wanted to talk about it, but I've got the wrong audience on the chat.
I'll binge watch it this week if I get a chance.
Okay,
I'll watch it.
So, what have you been watching then, Mr. Hayden?
Last week I watched what do you call it? The Tom Hanks film, Larry Crown.
Oh yeah.
I don't even ever remember seeing it. I've obviously seen it because it's Tom Hanks, but I remembered nothing about the film, and we just dragged it out of the Blu-ray pile and thought we'd give it a watch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a nice little film. It's like written by Tom Hanks, directed by Tom Hanks, and starring Tom Hanks. It's literally, all about him, really. But it's a good little film, and it's got lots of references to eBay, thrifting, and yard sales in it. So even better. And what else have I watched? I watched today while I was working. I put Festival on. It's just something you can have on in the background.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Is that the one from The In-Betweeners?
Yeah.
We watched that not so long ago. Lana's been dying to watch it, and I've been putting it off. And it's on Amazon, isn't it? Is it on Amazon? And
Don't know why I streamed it.
Yeah, I actually found it was quite funny, and I've been putting it off for a while.
Well, it's typical like In-Betweeners, isn't it? It's even got like similar characters in it and stuff.
Shabbat, what we'll do is that we'll do a special live just for us Star Wars geeks, and we can talk Star Wars for an hour.
Yeah, why don't you do a special Star Wars episode?
Yeah.
And then I can have a night off.
All right.
We'll
because I started watching your packaging video earlier on.
We'll either do it on a Monday night or a Friday night. Give us something else to watch.
Yeah. I have picked something up this week.
Go on.
Which I thought I would show you. Now, I've never seen... I don't know how I've never seen these before, but have you guys heard of these Funko sodas?
No.
No.
I think it must be. They must be quite new. I mean, if Z's in, Z might know because he might have had an opportunity to buy these for his shop. But I saw some of these on eBay recently, but now they're flooded, like all different characters. Now, when I first saw it, I genuinely thought it was like a limited edition drink or something.
Yeah.
But it's not. You open up the bottom or the top. Ow,
Oh, is it like the cereal boxes in HMV where there's a figure and a T-shirt in?
Well, there's no T-shirt, but they have figures in them.
Oh wow!
So
I
I
know
got
where that's
myself
from.
this one
Is
from
that
eBay.
Killer Clowns?
Yeah, it's spiky. And it comes with like a little poggy thing.
Pog.
So what's that say? That is 335. Did it say on the back?
What number one at 3,350?
That's what it says. Yeah. Then I mean, some of them are expensive, obviously, depending if they're rare ones or if they're sought after. But this was, I think, I made an offer on this one, and I got it for like £8 plus postage.
Have you just literally picked up the first one?
What do you mean?
Well, it's one of 3,000 and odd, isn't it? Like number one.
Yeah, that's what it was saying on the thing. It's number one of 3,350.
Oh,
so they are limited prints.
I don't know.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Don't know. He's not going anywhere anyway. I'm keeping him. I've decided I'm going to collect some of these and have a little shelf with sodas on it. But I'd never heard of them. Anyone in the chat ever heard of these? I've never seen or heard of them until this week.
No,
I've never heard of them.
Looks like a big new range from Funko coming out. So
that sounds pretty cool.
Hey, up here he is.
Right.
Hey, bud.
Evening, everybody. Thought I'd pop on while I'm waiting for me deep fat fryer to warm up.
How's things?
Yes, not too bad. I'm a professional chef now.
Now you've got a working kitchen.
Yes.
Does that mean you can chop an onion?
No. Well, sadly, onions are a banned subject on this channel and any other channels that I own.
Oh, right, any channel in general, yeah.
That's right. Did you just say?
They've now been banned by YouTube. I own YouTube now. I am Mr. Alphabet.
So, are you up to date with your Book of Boba Fett, Andrew?
Yes, I've completed it. I took some time off yesterday to watch the final episode before the internet ruined it for me. And I can't believe they killed Luke Skywalker in it. Terrible.
I know. Brilliant, isn't it? You can tell how Disney are trying to retcon the latest 3 movies through these series, though, can't you? Throw in a bit more context in the series just to try and.
Well, is it Disney or is it just Favreau being a lone wolf?
Yeah.
I wonder how much creative control LucasArts are exerting on it.
I'm going to jump off, all right? But I'll see you later.
Lainey.
See you soon, Lainey. Get well.
Soon, Lainey.
But yeah, I'm up for that, guys. If we want to do a particularly geeky week of a Marvel, Star Wars, DC, or whatever, let us know. We'll put one on. I'll facilitate it, and we can have a proper geek out for a couple of hours. But yeah, that'd be good. What else has there been released this week?
What, movie-wise? On Blu-ray or?
On Netflix and stuff like that. Watching anything new?
Kingsman's on Disney Plus now, isn't it? But I've not watched it yet. It's on my list.
What, the new one?
Netflix.
Yeah.
You say the new one's actually on there now?
Yeah, the new one's on Disney Plus now because obviously that's a traditional Disney film.
Yeah. I'll have to watch it if it's on there.
Number 1 on Netflix is The Tinder Swindler. Is that you, Andrew?
Nah.
That is not, mostly because I cannot get a match on Tinder to save my life. If there was a fucking contest, if the world was dependent of me getting a match on Tinder, we'd be fucked.
What else?
I've gone through that app and I've swiped right to every single woman in a 50-mile radius that's on Tinder.
Yeah, that's a strange one, that isn't it? Pam and Tommy being on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. Came out on like the 2nd of Feb, I think. So I want to see that.
That's a strange one. That let's the kids go on and watch Cinderella, but then you see Pamela Anderson's porn video.
What are you kids watching? Oh, just Disney Plus.
Yeah.
There's not really much new in the way of films on Netflix.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Netflix was great.
A lot of the series that are coming out haven't been given dates yet, have they? They still haven't got dates for Umbrella Academy. They haven't got dates for the animated Witcher either yet.
The animated Witcher?
The animated Witcher, yeah.
All of Us Are Dead is the number one series.
How are you getting on with that?
Well, we haven't watched any this week. We've just been watching other stuff, but we've watched the first couple of episodes and we enjoyed it.
Is it Korean, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, won't watch it.
It's not subtitled, it's dubbed.
Even worse.
I prefer it when it's dubbed because you don't have to have your eyes on the screen all the time.
Yeah. I hate it because the mouth never moves with what they're saying.
Yeah, but I always found that.
5 minutes, you just
after a few minutes, you just don't notice anymore.
No, I always notice throughout the entire film. It was like what was that series? The Brazilian one.
The 3%.
That's the one. Yeah, I had to give up after the first season. I just couldn't cope.
That didn't help that they swapped voice actors halfway through a series.
Wow.
Because I was like, who's speaking now? Because you get so used to hearing a particular voice, and then when they swap a voice actor, you're like, that's not it. I know it's not there to start off with. Shabba says you should go on the Undateables, Andrew. You'll definitely get called within a month.
I unfortunately not eligible due to not being. I don't know how to say this in a diplomatic way, but I don't meet the criteria, the disability criteria, shall we say? To be honest,
you're too pretty as well. That's the other thing, isn't it?
Well,
how about Married at First Sight? Would you consider that?
I'm not going on that just so you can watch me get fucking wed to someone.
Everything's going fine until he finds out she loves onions.
That'll be good. That because you'll just see me and Lana sat at the wedding going, we have no idea who this girl is.
What's that one where the groom is in charge of the wedding arrangements?
Don't tell the bride.
Don't tell the bride.
I was telling Lana that's what I wanted to do. Don't tell the bride. Don't tell the bride because they pay for it, don't they, and stuff.
Like 15 or something in it.
Yeah, she would have hated what I would have come up with. Getting married at Goodison Park and stuff like that. She would have absolutely hated it.
The reception at a trampoline place
would be at Wetherspoons, but I wouldn't trust them to do the catering. So the catering would be McDonald's. They're right next to each other in Wrexham anyway.
Well, the best one that we've seen, we were out with friends of ours from Stoke, and we went to an all-you-can-eat, and someone was having the wedding reception at the all-you-can-eat buffet for £8 a head.
Fuck me. Well, the all-you-can-eat in Wrexham's gone. We can't even do that.
No.
Wow.
So are you all ready for your executive assistant to come round tomorrow, are you, Andrew?
When we say ready, I've made no preparations whatsoever.
I don't know what
there's a full day's work to be done.
Shabba's saying half the people on the Undateables are normal, just pretend you've got Tourette's like Chris.
How's Belle? Is she all right now? So I know she was poorly. She was tired the other day. Wasn't she?
She's okay. She's just a bit tired. She's had to go and stand in for somebody tonight at the cadet unit because they've got a big thing on, and the guy who runs it's tested positive, so she's had to go and step in. So no doubt she'll be exhausted tomorrow.
What's he doing?
Having a piss by the sound of it.
Are you attempting to make popcorn?
It's not cooking with Andrew. This, it's movie chats.
Right. Speaking of movie chats, then we were talking about the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck is June got nominated for 10 fucking Oscars, for Christ's sake?
It's absolute dog shit, that. 10 Oscars is ridiculous. That just shows the state of the film industry at the minute.
Yeah.
They just lick each other's asses.
Now,
it's nothing about decent films.
That's Cyrano with Peter Dinklage. That's nominated for 2 of 3, and that's not even out yet, is it, Cyrano?
Probably not.
Because one of the nominations is fucking Billie Eilish's Bond song. I mean, that fucking song came out before the pandemic, for Christ's sake.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
However, the only reason why I know Cyrano and that sticks in my head is because it's the name of the ferret from Starship Troopers.
Yeah. Dave said the new series of Picard is coming on. Is incoming on Amazon.
I'm looking forward to that. There's only 2 series or 3 series why I keep hold of Amazon, and that was Picard, The Expanse, and The Boys. But The Expanse is finished now, and The Boys season 3 is out soon. So I need to have a serious think if I'm going to renew my Amazon Prime.
So you're not into all the multiple amounts of shit you don't need from Amazon. I would not buy fucking Amazon Prime for any of their TV shit. I'll just watch it I watch it through other means.
By other means.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing. I haven't watched anything on Amazon Prime for at least a month. It's shit.
Reacher.
They don't put anything new on it. It's crap.
Reacher's all right. I'm watching that on that. I'm enjoying that. The Jack Reacher TV series with
Peter mentioned it before. I saw an advert for it before I come up here to do this.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's like the fucking opposite of Tom Cruise in the lead role. It's him from Titans.
Yeah,
Hawk from Titans, and he's fucking massive. But
he's bulked up for this. He said he had to bulk up to play Reacher.
Oh, he's massive. He's absolutely massive. He's more like the Reacher from the books than because Tom Cruise is just Tom Cruise, isn't he? He's not a bulk up for anyone, is he? He just say, "Well, I get 40 million quid for doing this film over here," so
Is that the same as yours, little Steve?
What's that? I think so. Like I say, mine literally, it must be.
Same one.
Yeah,
I've got one that's like a sister or brother to that one.
That's cool. Men in Black one.
Like
I'm just well surprised. I'd literally bought what I wanted to buy.
99p for that.
Looked up and I was like, "That's amazing." So yeah, I'm chuffed with that. Shabba says there's a Willow series coming on to Disney Plus with Warwick Davis is starring in it. So that sounds interesting. He's not played. He was in that originally, wasn't
he? Yeah.
A lot younger version of him.
I don't know. Series about Willow. I don't know.
I wasn't mad keen on the film, to be fair. Willow.
I think that's just
overrated.
I think that's just one of these nostalgia things, isn't it? Let's just put a series out, 10-episode series of Willow.
I don't remember seeing the film. I must have seen it because I've seen every film going. Well, certainly before
Willow and Val Kilmer, Warwick Davis and Val Kilmer, isn't it? Val Kilmer being.
Oh my gosh! I never.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the film at all. It's not left an impression on me.
It must be down there somewhere.
Obi-Wan's out soon.
It's probably in the same box as Team America, Steve.
No, Team America was just a DVD. I haven't got that on Blu-ray, but I've definitely got Willow on Blu-ray.
I would have watched it. It's a bloody George Lucas film, isn't it? So I watched it.
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
It's good. It was a good movie, but yeah, it was a Val Kilmer. I know you say it was definitely Val Kilmer.
If I remember correctly, the premise is that there's a baby born that's going to kill the queen or something. So they try and kill the baby and send it down the river in a basket like Moses. And then
Warwick Davis has to protect it, doesn't he?
Yeah, the little halflings find it and then go on a mission.
What date is it?
I'm still waiting for Howard the Duck. I mean, he was teased in a cameo appearance in the Collector's Archive.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Might have just been a throwback to him.
Both. He's in Endgame as well, Howard the Duck.
Where's the Howard the Duck film? That's what we want to see back. Forget about bringing back bloody Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's bring back fucking Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I've seen the poster for that. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a cool poster. That.
What is your favourite book behind? I don't even know what's behind me, Shabba. I've not touched that bookcase in many years.
He's got loads of Star Wars books there and loads of Star Trek books, Shabba, and he won't give me them.
Being mean.
He's
being mean.
Do you know? I've got the majority of the Jedi New Order books, and he's got the ones that I haven't got behind him there, and he doesn't read them, and he's got the Star Trek DS9 books as well.
When MVC was closing down in Chester many years ago, was it Chester or was it Wrexham? One or two, could be both. We was knocking them out for like 25p, 50p, so I can clear the shelves.
I tell you what, Andrew, and I think I've told you this before, that the bookstore at Chester Market has got loads of them, and he's quite reasonably priced.
I need to check that out. I need to go. I haven't been to Chester for. Last time I was in Chester was when I saw you.
Yeah, he's quite reasonably priced for his Star Trek books and stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look there.
Well, yeah, we'll arrange to meet up, and we'll go and have a look. Evening, Catan. No, he's bought a new photo box.
What's that?
Catan's bought a new photo box. So,
cool.
What are you, with all the films that are being released this year? What are you looking forward to the most, apart from Jurassic World, Chris? What are you looking forward to the most?
World. Not looking forward. I fell asleep during the last Jurassic World film. I never fall asleep watching a film. I fell asleep watching it.
No, Star Wars. Every single one I've went to see at the cinema, I've fallen asleep watching them.
I don't blame you for the latest three.
That's because you've got no taste.
No, Jurassic World looks very good. Looks very good. And it's the last one, I believe. It says it's the last one, so I think it's going to be the last one.
Yeah, it's not the conclusion, isn't it? It says.
Jurassic Park 3 was the last one. They've both had 3 more since then.
This is the last one until the next 3.
Until the soft reboot.
Yeah, until it starts again. I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, I mean, what else is on? I can't even think.
Well, there's a load of comic book movies coming out this year.
Oh.
You've got Maverick. That should be.
I wouldn't mind seeing that Moonfall. I've read a lot of reviews that say that it's an over the top disaster movie type thing.
Yeah.
But that I like that kind of thing. You know, like Day After Tomorrow and all that kind of stuff. It's all over the top, isn't it? But entertaining.
He hit the pinnacle of his career with Independence Day, though. He's never done a good film since.
Who's in Moonfall then?
Hey, Catan.
Halle Berry's in it, isn't she?
Oh.
What have we got here then? Apparently Avatar 2.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Uncharted.
No.
Morbius looks quite good.
Yeah, well, that was teased last year though as well, wasn't it?
Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Adam, Wakanda Forever, Top Gun, Spider-Man Across the Spideyverse. You've got The Batman. The Batman's out in 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
No. Ben Affleck was the perfect Batman.
Are you going to see Buzz Lightyear?
Nope.
Oh, bless him. Bobby's just popped in. Did you see The Outsiders yet?
No, I haven't. I know little Steve's watched it, Bob. I haven't seen it yet.
I really enjoyed it, Bobby.
Is Toy Story 4 worth watching? I've not watched that yet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm asking somebody with taste.
I enjoyed.
I said, oh yeah, definitely. It's little Steve, isn't it?
I enjoyed Toy Story 4, Andrew. That was quite good.
I might watch that then. I've been watching Station 11. I'm not sure if that's had a UK release yet, though, so I won't mention that.
You've got Creed 3 apparently coming out later this year. It's if I remember that's the first Rocky film without Rocky actually being in it.
Andrew, could you make any more noise, mate? Thanks.
And Super Pets. Lana's looking forward to Super Pets.
Yeah, that I've seen the trailer. That was good. That.
What is it? Animated?
Yeah, it's Crypto the dog. Do you know the dog from Superboy?
No.
And then I'm asking the wrong person, aren't I? I can't remember the question. Crypto the dog.
Super Pets.
It was definitely a miss the second that left your mouth as to whether or not you knew what it was.
As we can.
Crypto the Super Dog and Superman are inseparable best friends.
There's another Ice Age coming this year.
We don't need to be another
Ice Age 25.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson, Keanu Reeves, and Kevin Hart in that.
It looks quite good, to be fair.
Oh, you know who was in Larry Crown that we didn't expect? Remy Malek was in it.
Was he?
A young Remy
Really?
Malek. Yeah.
Who's coming? He's coming.
Right, do you want ice cream or not?
I'll have ice cream, please, Lou.
No, not for you.
When we come down.
Yeah, getting him out of the room, that is.
How was Love Actually?
I don't know. How was it, Steve? Did you enjoy it?
I'll watch The Outsiders when you watch Love Actually.
Right, okay. I will post it and say that I've watched it. Hey.
Now, bearing in mind, Steve, that was show 2 and we're on show like 26 now.
Like a crap episode of 24.
Speaking of films that we're probably never going to watch, homework this week, gents. Come on, Andrew. We need a blinder from you.
Right. Let's have a think.
We've not seen Crane around for a while.
Let's go for a horror film, shall we?
Okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The New Generation.
Is that the new one?
That's the one with Renée Zellweger in it.
Right.
It's shite.
Oh, great. Well, can't wait to watch it then.
Can we have
I've just sold it on DVD for £9, so.
Oh, have you?
Actually, shit, yeah, no. I'll take that back. Hang on, what's in my DVD collection? Let me get my phone.
Come on then, Chris. While he's gone for there, give us the second homework for the week. Come on.
I'll have to get up and have a look at my Blu-rays. Any preference on genre?
No, not at all. Peter's saying that Paradise Lost was quite good, Steve. You said that last week, didn't you?
Yeah, that's the one I want to watch.
I reckon Wrist Cutters.
Wrist Cutters.
Yeah, or Tales of Beatrix Potter. Or
He's literally going through the stuff he could sell.
Carry On at Your Convenience.
This is so we go and buy a copy off eBay and we buy it from his store, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Somebody else.
Sherlock Holmes Murder by Decree.
You know what this lot sounds like? It sounds like the ones you get with a DVD player back in 1998.
Yeah. When
100
you buy a DVD player and get 10 free.
Yeah, 10 free films.
The prison leisure ones.
Yeah.
How about Maniac, the uncut version from 1980?
Maniac.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one with the copper thing on the front, isn't it?
Okay. Chris?
The what 1980? What was it?
This particular edition here, I think, is the one you should be watching. The uncut Maniac.
Oh, do us a favour then, Andrew. Can you send it home with the executive assistant tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll knock it off her bill.
We watched this week as well. Have you ever seen that?
No, any good?
No.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Did you know that Sean Bean's now got a no-death policy in his films and TV series?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because he dies in everything, doesn't he? So he had it he's got it wrote into all his contracts now that he can be seriously injured, but he can't die.
Classic. So we're going with Maniac from Andrew, yeah?
Yeah, and Chris is trying to figure something other than The Greatest Showman.
I'm looking at what Tom Hanks films have got that you might not have seen.
I tell you, I'd seen a video earlier on. I haven't actually watched Cloud Atlas yet.
You haven't seen that Hologram for a King? Is it good?
Well, you can set it as homework and find out.
Okay, there we go.
Hologram for a King.
Okay, so ladies and gents, the way that this works is that if you come on as a guest, you get to pick the homework week. So next week, please feel free to join us, and then you can pick our torture. Last week it was Chris with it was that crap. I forgot what it was called. Boiling Point. That was it.
I enjoyed that.
Good film, that.
He's clearly no taste on that one.
They're not cultured enough.
Lana says it's still sealed, so it can't be too good.
I've seen it already I've seen it at cinema. I've seen it on DVD, but that's just a Blu-ray version.
Yeah. No, we didn't. He didn't die. No, he did die in Sharp. Yeah, he did.
Has anyone seen that new Shark film? What's it called now? Shit.
The one that's supposed to be the new Jaws.
Yeah, what is it called?
Can't remember, but I know the one you mean.
Anyone watched it? Because I saw it on a list today that I was nearly going to play it.
Did you see Santa Jaws on Netflix over Christmas?
No.
What are you dying on now?
I've just found Andrew's post on eBay. I was thinking, shall I just buy it?
real ching.
And then tomorrow you're like, well, he's not having that.
No. Okay, so we've got the year of 2015 and we've got two homework movies for review. Maniac, 1980 version, and Hologram for a King. So next week should be an interesting show.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just trying to figure out what year that movie is.
Which Hologram for a King?
No, Maniac. Oh, there it is. I found it now.
So you're buying your copy now, are you, Steve?
Well, it's out of stock on bloody CEX. So it looks like
the Requin. The Requin is that shark thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is that meant to be good, is it, Chris?
I don't know. I just heard someone mention it. I think someone mentioned it last week or a week after. You know. I like shark films, so it's not the Meg, no.
No, the Requin. There we
The
go.
Requin. Don't know what that means, Requin.
So have you actually seen this movie, Andrew, or are you just telling us because you've got it for sale?
The trailer looks all right, Chris. I'm just watching it
Yeah.
now.
You seen it?
No.
Perfect.
So
Right.
he's not seen this film. He just knows that he's got a copy for sale.
Basically, yeah, in a word.
Yeah,
I think you should go buy it off someone else, little Steve. Go buy it off someone else.
Well, if he's getting that copy, I'm going to have
Just
to,
on
aren't I?
purpose.
This would be the first time Andrew's ever had anyone fight over anything from his store. Night, Pete.
Thank you. Night, Peter.
Oh,
Tell you what.
is it a shark that on this or?
Well, going off the description, it is.
Right, I better go, gents. My dinner's about to be ready.
Take care, buddy. Thank you for popping on.
Are you on live tomorrow?
Who knows? Probably not, but we shall see.
Wait, are you going out?
Probably not, as the financial situation after last week's binge prevents it.
Well, come and join it. Join in then. We'll have a bit of YouTube time.
We shall see.
Right.
All right, thanks, gents.
Take care, mate.
No worries, mate. Catch you later.
Bye.
That one, Chris, it looks like it's not just one shark, it's a swarm of sharks or
nice.
a group of sharks. So
Joanne says she's seen a lot of shark movies, so she must be a bit of a shark film buff.
I like the shark films. What did I watched that 47 meters down?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It was.
People slate the Meg, but I really liked. I
really
enjoyed
it. I can't wait for the second one.
So I'm looking forward to the next one.
The more and more I watch the Meg, and the more and more I realise I've got to shut my brain off to watch it, I actually do enjoy it. We've seen it on IMAX when it came out in the cinema, and
Yeah,
it was awful. But like I say, the more and more that you watch it, you just take it for what it is. But the second one, it says it's something to do with prehistoric, so I don't know if it is a shark or it's going to be a big monster and a shark. I don't know.
Either way, I like the movie.
Could have a megalodon in it to be called the Meg, surely.
Well, it's got Jason Statham in, hasn't it? And all the actors are returned. All the actors that survived the first one are returned.
Yeah, which is not many.
Yeah, true.
So it might be the Meg 2, but it's not actually a Meg. It's like a giant alligator or crocodile or something.
Right. Have we reached a conclusion, do you think? No.
On what?
Tonight. No, finished. The show.
Oh, yes.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, I wondered what you were talking about. I thought you'd asked a question. I thought you were asking if we reached the conclusion that Face Off was better than Con Air.
No, we already know that.
No. Look, we've proven now that Con Air took more money than. Face Off took more money than Con Air, so therefore
I'm gonna go with the chat, mate, and the chat said Con Air. I'm afraid.
Oh, Con Air all the way. Yeah.
You've got no say. You've got no taste. We know that.
Bloody hell. Well, thanks for popping on, Chris. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like, guys, if you can, please. That'd be great. And subscribe if you're not already. That would be really appreciated.
So, just to recap, ladies and gents, before we disappear, we have 2015 is the year. We have 2 homework movies. Maniac and Hologram for a King. One was selected by Chris and one was selected by Andrew. We are on Facebook on the Movie Chats and Film Geeks page. So if you're not a member on that, please go and join there. And if you like and follow us on Instagram on Movie Chats 2021, we share stuff on there and when we're live and everything else. As Little Steve just said, if you like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, you'll know when all our new content comes out. Or when all my content comes out. We're still waiting for Steve's video that he's been editing for 3 weeks.
It's a very complex thing.
Has it been filmed?
How I can't divulge that information.
Before you edit it, you know.
Yeah,
I can't divulge that information.
That YouTube for Idiots book I got him, Chris, when we come down to see you, was obviously not working for him, has it?
I can't see.
So please like and subscribe and give us a follow. It's always good for the channel. Like I say, we're trying to get up to 300 subscribers by the end of April, but we're miles away from it. But with a little bit of help and sharing from you guys, I'm sure we can get there.
Thank you, guys.
We'll catch you next week. Okay, see you later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.